Hi guys, welcome to another What We Ate for Dinner This Week video. This is everything that we had from Monday to Friday. On Monday, we finally got around to having those chicken cubanos. This is what it was. I butterflied the chicken and I had some ham, Swiss, mustard, and really thinly sliced pickles. I used my mandolin to get them this thin. So you'll see the mustard goes first. Then the ham, then I did one slice of Swiss cheese that I I made smaller, and then the pickles go on top of that, and then I just rolled them up. I rolled them up and secured them with toothpicks, and honestly, I have to say, you guys, I had really high hopes for this, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't really like the taste of it. My husband liked it, and Wesley seemed to like it okay, but Isabel and I did not like it, which is a shame, because it sounds like it should be amazing. Right, for the breading, I used 1/3 cup of both regular plain breadcrumbs and panko crumbs. And then I just put them in a bowl and I mixed them up. And then instead of dredging them, I just did a beaten egg, and I brushed the tops of these and then sprinkled the breading on top. I figured that might be a little bit lighter way to make it. And so that's what I ended up doing, and it's not that it tasted terrible or anything. It's just maybe I had higher hopes in my head for what this was actually going to end up being than what it was. But unfortunately, this did not taste the way that I had hoped, which is always just kind of a bummer. But you never know unless you try a new recipe, right? So this is one that I tried, and it ended up not really working out. So I probably just won't make this one again. You live, you learn. That's all it is, right, guys? All right. I will leave the link down below, though, if you want to try it, because just because I didn't like it didn't mean that somebody else might not. And like I said, my husband and Wesley actually did like it. My husband enjoyed this a lot. So I think maybe I'll just stick with Cuban sandwiches from here on out. Okay, and for the side, I just diced up a squash, a zucchini, and some mushrooms that we had. Now, my kids don't like mushrooms, so I didn't give them any, but they did eat up the squash and the zucchini. And I know it looks really pathetic on that plate because that plate's really big and that was a really tiny piece of chicken, but this is what it looked like. Tuesday, we had breakfast for dinner. I made the kids and my husband breakfast sandwiches, and we had hash browns to go alongside. This breakfast for dinner always goes over huge in our house. So I made the kids first. Here I am just scrambling their eggs simply because my husband came home later. So this is what the kids look like. It was the biscuit with the eggs, cheese, and then bacon underneath. They had the fruit and carrots because they didn't want any of the hash browns. This was my plate. Mine was a little bit different. I did have a biscuit, but I put a fried egg over my potatoes with the fruit and the bacon. Wednesday, we were originally supposed to have pork tenderloin and cauliflower mac and cheese, but that ended up not working out. So I made spaghetti instead. We had one biscuit left over, so I made garlic butter biscuits for the kids and some carrots. Thursday, we were supposed to have this eggplant and tomato dish over noodles, but my eggplant had already gone bad, which was really irritating. So my husband ended up taking the older two out to eat. They ended up going to the Outback, and they brought me back this Alice Springs chicken quesadilla.